Ah, Kaya ngayong araw na ito, gusto ko lang pasalamatan ang lahat ng mga bayani ng Pilipinas. Jeff, we had a dream, and this was nurtured as early as when Luis was still 17 years old, no? And he's now over 40, 43 with 3 boys. I was throughout most of his life when he was still a male virgin. And the focus has always been on vision and values. And this is how we're building the country. And today we see the power of solidarity, the miracles that we can create together. Mayor, natandaan mo pa na tatlo tayo rito, si Tito, si Dennis, ay nakikita na natin talahib at saka putik at saka yung mga biktima ng bagyo. Tapos ngayon hindi mo na malaman kung sino yung biktima, no? Kasi mukhang mga atinista na at lasalista ang mga itsura. Maayos na. Now, I think what people have received from us here is not only hope, but hope that Teleperformance with passion, with dedication. And I guess it is the kind of passion that comes from a shared vision that we have. And also si Mayor, no? Kaya ngayong araw na ito, I am the most overwhelmed person dahil I was here at the start and now this is the 3rd year. And it just shows to me the power of people to really end poverty in this country. Matatapos natin at kaya yung pangarap na ni Luis that nurtured him throughout his single life and now as a married person raising his own children in this country, and shared by many people from Teleperformance. Kasi ang ginagawa ninyo dito ay hindi gawa dahil sa awa, no? Dahil ginagawa nyo ito because you're actually investing in a better future for Filipinos in this country. And what we realize is that there is so much land and there is so much human capital that we have that have been neglected. Kaya nga ako'y natutuwa na in our long journey, ang mga taga BPO industry natin as well as our overseas workers, they really helped our economy as we were starting to also look at the potential of this country to end poverty, because this country does not have any excuse to remain poor. No, wala talagang dahilan. And so you have seen that, and somehow you have seen that the Philippines now is the call center capital of the world, hindi ba? They speak better English than Americans and Englishmen. Tama? Kaya galit yung mga Bombay sa atin. Hindi ba? Kasi they tried, they're very good in technology, but hindi sila makapagsalita ng English na hindi nila ginagalaw ang kanilang ulo, hindi ho ba? No? Kaya may kanya, ang gusto ko lang na madiscover natin ang ating talino at galing. Kaya dito sa Teleperformance Village, pinakita ng mga taga Teleperformance na talaga sila magaling na Pilipino. No, magaling sa ating bayan, pero ang galing ng taga Teleperformance dahil hindi sila nangiiwan. Hindi kayo nangiiwan. Jeff, I think the excellence that we see here is simply because you did not leave anyone behind, and you continue to just build on what you began. No, and I guess what Teleperformance has done here, which I think Luis had tried to also explain, was that you brought the best to the least. No, and so really raising the standard of excellence to the least fortunate, to the people who had suffered so much neglect and injustice. No, and you have restored you have not only given them hope, but you restored the dignity, you gave them also security. Binigyan niyo sila ng pangarap na magpapatuloy sa anak nila kasi it's not only bahay, kundi pati may tubig sila, may eskwelahan. Tapos bibigyan pa sila ni Mayor ngayon ng high school. Si Mayor hindi rin ang iwan eh. Magtatapos na yung kanya. Pwede bang mag-special petition na ipagpatuloy na mayor ka o baka gobernador ka o kung ano man, no? Pero it's really that's why I was just sharing with Jeff that we are having the first global summit in Asia. It's called the Social Business Summit. It's inclusive development in the Asian market. And this came about the other year when Senator Bam Aquino and I were at Davos, and then it was reinforced this year when the President also went to the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. And we've been talking about the second phase of Gawad Kalinga, which is moving towards sustainability and also scalability of the efforts we have done, and really linking up with our own corporate partners. And today I've seen that in the BPO industry, one of the best in the country is Teleperformance. No? And the measure is not just on how you grow as a company, but as how you grow as also citizens of this country. Now, so Jeff, I would like the world to know what you have done here, and if it's possible for Teleperformance to send delegates to our Social Business Summit. We have the most exciting speakers from all over the world. The founder of Orange Life of Brazil is coming, as well as the head of the Ahimsa Fund of Geneva is also coming. So we have the most exciting event held in the Philippines, no? And just to showcase that the Philippines also will set the bar in terms as an emerging economy that will go for inclusive economic growth. Yung pagpapayaman ng Pilipinas ay hindi iniiwan yung mga mahihirap. At ang gagawin po natin, tulad na nangyari dito, ang ating pinaka-tatay dito ay nandito parati. Wala pa akong punta rito na hindi ko nakikita si Mayor. So, mahalaga. Kasi, ang excellence comes when you will learn to love. No? So, he learned to love this community, he learned to love Tanay. But at the same time, because of that, he is able to set a model of what we can do as a nation, or what a local government can do. Kaya pati yung mga binibining Pilipinas pumunta na rito, hindi ho ba? Okay? Kasi tuwan-tuwa dito si Noli, at saka tuwan-tuwa dito yung mga taga rito. Pero ibig sabihin, kasi ang nananinirahan dito, mas maganda pa sa binibining Pilipinas. Diba? So, again, we raise also, now the world is seeing the beauty of the Filipino in his own home, in his own community, but in the way that they are able to really raise the quality of life without leaving anyone behind. So, ang Teleperformance, ikaw Jeff, kasi minahal mo itong lugar nito eh. No? At ngayon, nandito na si bossing ninyo, si Dave, thank you for all of this. No? You just came from Bacolod, I understand. No, and both Luis and I are from Bacolod. No? Kaya dito maraming Ilonggo dito kasi maraming kasalanan ang mga Ilonggo sa mga asindero doon. Kaya pati si George Araneta nandito rin nagpatayo, di ba? So, anyway, at ang dami rin mga informal settlers in Manila who come from Negros because again, Negros has the biggest poverty gap. Now, the social inequity, but as you can see, ang dami ring gwapo at matatalino from Bacolod. Kaya, I think your branch is also growing in Negros. No? So, anyway, it's very rare for Luis and I to come together because I feel also that the world has to look forward in the same way that Teleperformance is mostly about young people. Diba? Because you own the future. And Luis is now running Gawad Kalinga all over the world. And I have now moved into another space and building the economic platform. And recently I have been invited by the economic cluster of the government headed by Cesar Purisima to build mentorship hubs for social entrepreneurs all over the country. So they asked me to be the mentor of the social entrepreneurs in the Philippines for us to achieve inclusive growth. And I was just suggesting to Mayor, baka we can make the 5 hectares next door as the livelihood center, as the incubation center for social business here in Rizal. And we also would like to invite Teleperformance to be our corporate that to present at the Social Business Summit on how a global corporation can become also a social enterprise, no? And in the way that they have made it into corporate, build this country into a land of opportunity. Now, so I have to rush. I just wanted to wait for the big boss to come here, but it's Luis now who has taken on the task of going to the most difficult areas, to the most dangerous, and make them safer. Si Luis ang nagtatayo ng kawat kilinga sa mga Abu Sayyaf territories in Sulu. No? Ako naman ang magtatayo ng kapihan doon para may hanap buhay sila. Kaya you now buy our Sulu coffee because it's only for the brave, because you have to be brave to harvest our coffee in Sulu. So aside from it, very strong. But I really look forward to really telling the whole world of what you amazing guys are doing. You're almost 100 here, and I heard that every month you have volunteers coming to this place. So for us, leadership is also nurturing, and you have nurtured this community, and you have nurtured your own people, because you now have made them amazing nation builders. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.